Hello, I'm the One Nerd, and this is a video where I'm going to talk about a short little experimental Playcanvas project I've just more or less finished now, which is like a 3D representation of the solar system. The reason I've done this is twofold. I wanted to just create something to do with space and like sort of zero grav, and also I wanted to create something that for a tutorial. So one of my next videos will be a tutorial on how to actually make this thing. But essentially what it is, it's a 3D representation of the solar system with all the planets. You can fly around, you can approach each planet, and it will give you the name of the planet and a little and you can also look at the type of planet it is. So it's quite simple at the minute. It's basically just a little 3D representation of the solar system that you can pilot around in a little spaceship with and go up to each planet, and it basically fires up some text switches in Playcanvas to show the type of planet and the name of the planet. So that's it really. It's just pretty simple. On a more just an update for the channel and stuff, I'm back in London now. You might notice my background's a bit different. I'm back in London in the UK, so it's just a little update. I'll show a few clips of this space simulator. I tried to make it quite interesting in terms of the aesthetic. Like I like the sky. I used the skybox, which was like sort of stylized, I suppose, like very blue, but quite like how it looks. And then there's a script that just rotates the planets. Probably the ways it could be improved, because it's only really prototype at the minute. Obviously, if you could have some sort of orbiting, so at the minute they're just static. They're not. They do rotate, but they don't actually. The planets don't actually rotate around the sun. So I could obviously do that somehow, but I know it would probably be harder for navigation to actually. Because at the minute, basically, how you identify the planet is that you collide with it, and then it just changes the text using scripting. But yeah, I mean it's sort of working as it is now. There is a little bit of a bug though, like when if you as the player like fly really fast at a planet and you bounce off it, you can just bounce off and you sort of lose control. So I need to potentially work on the controls a bit more, because it's like you can just, so if I approach the sun here and I hit it really hard, and I can bounce and then just float away up. I have actually got some invisible boxes around the solar system so that you can't fly off into infinity, basically, because otherwise you could just fly away forever, and then you wouldn't be able to get back to the area you're supposed to be in. So I've got a few different ideas for that. Maybe have it even so that if you go to the edge and collide a bit, that it just spawns you back into a point near where you start off, basically, the positioning. The other thing I was thinking about was just having like some sort of reset button, so if that does happen you can just reset it back without actually physically refreshing the page. So that's something I'm thinking about as well in terms of the UI and UX. I guess you would both say UI and UX, because you'd have to think of the best way to do that. But yeah, so it's just called Solar System 3D at the minute. I'll probably open it up now. It was private repo before on Playcanvas. And like I said, I'll be planning a tutorial for how to do this. I thought it might be, the main reason I've done it really is for the purposes of a tutorial, but I thought I'd just talk about it a bit before I actually do the tutorial, as a sort of primer for people who follow this channel. Obviously, like and subscribe, man. If you want to like and subscribe, I do content which is a mixture of showcasing my own projects, talking about the creative approach that I take to coding, and also delivering tutorials for free for you lovely people out there on the internet. So yes, that's that really. I've been No Nerd. Like and subscribe, otherwise I'll come and murder you. No, I'm joking. I'll come and kill you with my bare hands.